Hey, what's up everyone? Today we are looking at the amazing digital circus Pomni Nendoroid by Good Smile Company. So this is a requested review. Someone asked me to review this as soon as it was announced. I have no idea what this property is. I did see this license at the New York Toy Fair. I believe Moose Toys is the company that's doing toys for this brand. But let's just focus on the Nendoroid here. So starting with the packaging, we get an open window of the figure along with the accessories. This image here is probably a bit too big because you can't really see like a little bit of the figure there and then the accessories at the bottom really. But we do get the Amazing Digital Circus logo up here, Good Smile Company, and then the product number there to the bottom. Here is the top of the packaging along with the bottom, and then here are the sides. Just get some shots of the Nendoroid, and then the back just shows some more shots that we've already seen really. Okay, so here is the figure out of the packaging right here. So the biggest thing I like about this figure the most is the paint. There's a lot of paint going on with this figure. Now granted, she is a jester, so I would have expected that a lot going for the attire, but the paint job actually came out pretty good. Really nice paint job. I like the pearlescent finish they did to her eyes. It's probably a little bit hard to see, but there is a pearlescent finish just because the lighting's not the greatest, but she definitely does have it going on here for the eyes. But the paint job overall is really nice. She has a little bit of some smudges. It's not perfect by all means. She does have like a smudge going on with the thighs a bit, but for the most part this actually came out pretty good. So for the head sculpt, there's like, for interchanging, there's like 3 separate pieces. There's obviously like the hat. You can actually tell by the cut right here. So you're taking the hat off. This piece that has the hair connected, that's a separate piece, and then the overall head sculpt right there. The arms and then the hands are interchangeable, along with the legs. I mean, the legs, I wouldn't say they're interchangeable because they don't really provide any extra legs for her, but they can like pop out. So there's an option right there, unless there's like a pre-order bonus or so, but or at least coming from Good Smile. But I don't think there was. I didn't really see anything about that, so you're not really gonna do much with the legs really. But overall, not bad. No peg holes or anything like that. I think the overall expressions they did here with the paint job and the sculpt, they did a really nice job with the face here. Her hair, a little soft, just a little bit. These are obviously like molded to the top right here. But yeah, for the most part, she's pretty good. I think the only complaint I have about the figure really is that the legs do pop off a bit too easily for me. And I think that irks me just because you're not really doing much with the legs. I get it, like these figures, you can interchange some parts. The legs do pop off a bit too easily, which is why I'm not trying to, like mess with them as much. But you will see that when I go over the articulation. But for the most part, this is a pretty good Nendoroid. I think she's really gonna stand out on your shelf if you have like a display with all your Nendoroids. She's definitely going to pop out the most just because of all the colors going on and along with her expression. So really nice. And I also like how she's able to just like stand on her own, so you don't really need a stand really. She might fall a little bit just because most of the weight is to her head, but this is pretty good. This is really there you go, that's all I was talking about. But yeah, so far pretty good. They did a really good job here with the sculpt and paint work on the Pomni. So overall nice finish here with the aesthetics. Now for the accessories, so this is going to be the head sculpt and then the interchangeable hands that's already going to be on the figure. You do get 2 extra interchangeable head sculpts. You get like, I can't really make out what these expressions are, but it looks like she's like losing her mind or something like that. You get like 2 interchangeable faces with that. They both came out really good. Again, Good Smile did a really good job with the paint job on these, so that's really nice. You do get interchangeable hands and arms, so the arms are like bent this time, and then you have like a pointing finger hand and then just an open hand, and you can switch these around really, like they are like separate pieces. You also get this piece. I don't know exactly what this is. It just goes over her mouth. Again, not familiar with this, but you get that. And then you get the standard, stand and then the base, along with this piece that you can use for the door, which is nice that they added. Now, I do want to talk about this right here. So this is just a cardboard cutout. They usually provide these here with some Nendoroids. You can see this is how the background is, and you can have this displayed with your Pomni Nendoroid if you want. But I want to show this off because this is going to be inside of the packaging. But we do have this exit door right here to the side. I'll zoom in so you can see that a little bit. But they give you this. This is something that you can, you know, cut off if you want. It even shows it here, so you can do that at your own risk. But when you do, you know, if you end up doing that, they do give you this right here that I showed off, and you can actually just now obviously once you cut this off, you know, just cut that off. You can use that as a stand, and I guess that's for if you want her to, you know, display the figure with the, you know, the door right there behind her. I'm gonna be honest, it well, I guess it's not too bad. I thought it looked a little too small, but you know, you have that as an option. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep it as it is, really. But again, that is an option if you know, want to know that. Now, for the articulation on this figure, so it's going to be pretty standard, the same as the other Nendoroids, but you do get a rotation to the head. I would actually raise the head just a little bit. Her shoulder like poofs here may come in contact with her, you know, her face a little bit, so you don't want to like rub the paint or anything like that, especially if you rotate the head. See how like it's like really close now, because you can adjust it, you know, you can put it down or all the way up, but I probably wouldn't do this just because she is, you know, you're gonna rub on to the paint a little bit, so I would just keep it, you know, high up. But you also get more range here because of that ball hinge, so she'll be able to, you know, look all the way up and then, you know, look all the way down too. And you can rotate that ball hinge if you want to lean to the side a little bit too. That's also going to help for the arms, because, you know, the arms move back and forth. Wrists are standard. There's just a hinge or a rotation to the wrist, and that's really about it though for the arms. Now for the hips, they're not really the greatest. They're on a ball peg, but they're gonna move in like an angle. Like they'll move not really far forward, but like to the side really. The problem is like I said, they have a, like, you know, it's weird. You're not really going to do much with the hips really because they just move at an angle. But the issue I have here is, well, like that, the leg, it pops off really easy when I move them. So, you know, there's that. But again, you're not really going to do much with the leg. She can kick forward, but the legs just tend to pop off really easily right there. So there's not a lot you're really going to do there, but you can like rotate the entire leg too. There's no ankle articulation though. You're just rotating the entire leg, and that's pretty much that. You know, the standard, you know, articulation for these Nendoroids. So not a lot you're going to be doing. You're mainly just going to have her just sit there and interchanging the faces and all that. But for the most part, aesthetically, it is a really nice looking Nendoroid. They'll probably be the best Pomni figure you'll have, I would say. It's pretty good. I will give him that. Like it's a really nice Nendoroid. Okay, so final thoughts on Good Smiles, the Amazing Digital Circus Pomni Nendoroid. This one's pretty good. For someone that doesn't know anything about this property, I am satisfied with the overall figure. Again, it's just the legs that are a huge problem for me because they can't tend to stay onto the figure while posing it a few times. But the paint applications came out pretty nice. I like the expressions that's included. It definitely adds a lot to the character. The accessories choice could be debatable though. You guys can let me know if you think she deserves to have more accessories. Maybe there's a few important things she's missing that should have come with this figure. I don't know. Let me know what are your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you want to pick this up, I believe Hobby Genki still has this in stock. I don't think Good Smile does. I think they kind of like closed their pre-orders as of right now. But I'm sure Hobby Genki still has this available. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review, but until then, take care, my friends.